Hello, and this is my TBC Live broadcast. This is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey, and it's been a pleasure to be with all of you. I want to thank everyone that's here so far. I'm not sure who's here yet, but I want to say hello to my loved one, my little Kayla. How you doing, sweetie? And that wonderful one that always supports me, that I love so much. And no matter what we're going through, she's always there. And that's a devoted person. And so this is for you. Okay. Now, let me go. Let's get going. Um, let's let me see. Let's see here. Now, you know tomorrow, tomorrow we have what we always have every Monday morning. And that is our send button meeting, English. Okay? On Tuesdays, we have in Bangladesh, for the Bangladesh community, Mr. Mizanor does that one. Mr. Mbek Derek does the one in French. He lives in Cameroon and out of the continent of Africa. Mr. Bitan Kumar, who's in India, does it in Hindi. Okay? And we have a new one that's coming this Tuesday, done in Cambodia. And that's my friend over in California. His name is Scott Thorne, alias Bitcoin Scott. And that's we got so many to do on Tuesday. I'm going to be busy because I'm going to have all my devices watching all of them at the same time. Right now, I have all these Bangladesh people on my live chat. And it's a pleasure to be with all of you today. Okay. Now, I'm not going over anything that y'all might already know. Yesterday, I went over some particulars that's really important. Okay. You know that next month we are going to be in Redemption Month. And it's something I want to go over, a couple of things I want to go over today. The first thing is I want you all to understand something. And I'm going to say this one time. So I want you to listen closely. And y'all already know this, but I'm going to say it one time. Do not press that green Redeem Now button on the Cookie Rewards in your Quicker Cash back office on November 1st. Do not do it. And the reason is because if you're a broadcaster, you're getting 1 million cookies every time you go to a send button meeting. And we got many send button meetings in the month of November. And they're talking about this possibly even extending it to parts of December. So there's a chance this redemption month may be all of November and possibly part of December. So that's a chance to stockpile your cookies. That's worth a lot of money. That can redeem into TBC coin. Also, now you have what? Okay, we got people from Africa too. Thank you so much. I think Kenyang Phillips, out of Nigeria, doing a wonderful job bringing people into that network. Mr. Israq, wonderful job. Everyone is here today doing a wonderful job. Okay, but you are going to be getting more cookies going to send button meetings. Yes, sir. For every broadcast you do, you're getting 1 million cookies. So why would you want to press that redeem button? You only get one chance. You press it one time. And from 12 to 24 hours, it's going to convert into Kringles or TBC coin into your TBC9.net wallet. In other words, some people are going to be getting millions into their wallet. So there's a chance to make more thousands and millions when you want to. Wait till you finish all the month of November. And if they go to December, wait till the last date of redemption. And that week, anytime that week, we're doing a send button meeting or you're doing a broadcast, wait till you do a last broadcast before that last day or whatever, and then press that button. I'm gonna tell you why that's I'm gonna tell you that's a little cute to that. It's a little trick to that. I'm gonna tell you, it's not a really trick, but it's really something you should understand. Randy, myself, and all the other leaders never press that button on the first of the redemption, because we're doing send button meetings and we're doing broadcasts. Now, if you're a basic member and you're not doing broadcasts, but you're still attending the send button meetings, you're getting 1,000 cookies, still worth quite a bit of money. For every send button meeting you attend, you're getting 1,000 cookies to go convert into TBC coin or crinkles. Okay? It's going to go on your TBC wallet, tbc009.net. And generally it takes less than 12 hours. They usually tell you 12 to 24 hours, but I've gotten it within 8 hours, within 6 hours, 4 hours. And with this new, everything moving faster, it could be in a matter of minutes. Who knows, for some people. So I told you, I'm going to say it but once. That's something you should not do. Please do not do that. Not if you're a regular, and even if you're not attending the send button meetings on the day and time that it is. Randy and all the other leaders keep that link up there most of the week where you can actually see it. So you come home from work. If you're working during the day, you can come home from work and still see that YouTube link. And when you see the end of it and they give you the keyword, you put that in there, then your cookies will automatically go into your cookie rewards. Now, it's something that y'all may have not recognized that I do. I recognize everything in my KCBO, stand for Clean Cash Back Office. When you get that, when you put up the cookie, when you click on put that keyword in and immediately go into your cookie rewards, you go to cookie rewards, you may see only 1,000 cookies for people that's a broadcaster. Guess what? Within a day or so, it changed to 1 million. See, y'all probably didn't realize that. Some of you might have, but I'm not thinking all of you. If you're a broadcaster, a lot of times it's not automatic a million cookies in there. At least on, now I don't know about Tuesday, it seems like it goes right into 1 million. But on Monday, English, it always appears as 1,000 cookies versus 1 million cookies. And then later on that night or the next day, it turns into 1 million cookies. So don't be alarmed if you see less cookies you should be receiving for getting the keyword of the send button meeting you attended. Okay? That's important information that you need to understand. All right? And some of the people in the chat may know this, but I'm speaking to everyone out here. All right? We have a redemption period every 6 months. So we got what? December, January, February, March, April, May. So next May, once again, it'll be a redemption like it was this past May. So basically every May and November, right as of right now, we have redemption months. And all the months in between are what? The distribution phase. Because what I said, we got to know what TBC is, what it isn't, what your correct role. Where our correct role is what? Being a distributor. That's your main role. We have a few other roles, but the main role, the other role is growing by being a distributor of our coin. You're growing our community. See? That's what your correct role is. To be a distributor and carry out our mission to grow our community and help get rid of poverty worldwide. That's it. Short and sweet. That is your role. Okay? Okay? Oh, Azrac said, who made the highest made the highest TBC broadcast and TBC community? Yeah, that's me. It's me. I don't make how many broadcasts I do. This is 222nd broadcast, in case I didn't mention that. Yes, it's my 222nd broadcast. I'll be at 250 before you know it, because I do them every day. Okay, as y'all know it. I used to do 2 on weekends. That's how I got I moved ahead of a lot of people because I was doing 2 every weekend. See, Randy does it Monday through Thursday now. He used to do it Monday through Friday, but he's been doing it Monday through Thursday. Okay? Some people just don't do them as often as I do. It's okay. You don't have to do them every day. If you do it once a week, you do a broadcaster. If you do it 3 times a week, you're a broadcaster. If you do it 5 times a week out of 7, you do a broadcaster. You do it 2 times. It doesn't matter if you do 1 per week, you're a broadcaster in our community. You're still doing what the TBC asked you to do. It's just that I chose to, I'm a little overachiever, as they say. I chose to do more for our community. Okay? I chose to be a student of the blog. I chose to cash flow. I chose to do these things the admin asked me to do. I'm just being, and what am I doing? I'm leading by example. That's the same thing everyone, all members should be doing. If everyone led by example, they would what? They would be more successful in their journey of TBC. I've never had and I'm not bragging. I'm expressing upon you that if you follow the platform and do what admin asks you to do, you have the same success I've had. I have yet to have a TBC broadcast rejected since it started. Not even one. All of them approved. Okay? Now, let's do something. Let's do a screen share a minute. I want to show something in my back office that I'm referring to. Let's just log in and let's see. Let's go on to Cookie Rewards. All right. Just waiting for my computer. Sometimes it's a little slow here. It's coming up. You see what its view is? Beside here is going to be a green redeem now button here. All right. As you can probably see, I got quite a few cookies to redeem. And these are all send button meetings and broadcasts total. That's all it is. Okay. I've got over 5 TBC coins right there. I haven't bought any TBC in over a year. Okay? I'm just telling you. Anybody can do the same thing. All right? There'll be a green redeem now button here. You press it once. There'll be maybe a little white box. Are you ready to redeem your cookies? Hit OK. Boom. That's it. You won't be able to press it anymore. In fact, it might just go away. Something like that. You can always view your cookies here and view details. But when you do a broadcast, you go down to cookie send button, go all the way down to broadcast rewards. And as you can see, every single one has been approved. Every one approved. Not one rejected. Not one rejected. Not one. See, it's still pending. They haven't approved this one yet from yesterday, but they'll do it by Monday morning. It'll be approved. And when I finish this particular broadcast, all I got to do is put the URL when I get the YouTube link, I hit add broadcast, and I just right click and put it here, and put the date, and it'll be what, Sunday, the 28th. Hit the 28th. Hit submit. Then it'll appear under the one I did yesterday. All right. Okay. Any questions so far? All right. Now. Okay. Now. All right. Let's see here. All right. Now. Let's do this. Let's do this. I had a person over in Africa, a male, that I'm training. He's a young fella. I think he's out of Nigeria. And I've been helping him because he hasn't had a great leader to help him. The leader is not that great. So I've been assisting him and about different things about TBC. And I told him about the cookie rewards and all that. Now, what I'm going to do, and I don't know if he's here on this broadcast or not. Oh my God, I had said I was going to let him know. That's all right. I'll send it to him later. I'll send my link to him. He can watch it later. But I'm gonna put it. I'm just for purposes because this is getting recorded. I'm gonna go to tbcrandy.com, and this is for him because they want to know. He wants to know how to cash flow. Now I told him about the 23 steps, of course, and become a student of the blog, like I've told him before. But you scroll down, go to tbcrandy.com because he's a cash flow coach, and where it says I want $100 a day. You click on that. This is for him, really, because he asked this question, but he's not with me right now. All right. Now, you have three choices. $10 a week, and that week is only Monday through Thursday for his sessions, online sessions, and they are recorded. So if you miss it, you can go back and see it. But it's better if you're present so you can ask live questions. All right. You got the $40 per month for 4 weeks. But if you choose $100, you save, this would have been $120, but you save 17%, $100, and that's for 12 weeks. So let's say if I chose this one, for example, I'll show you this, okay? Now, looks like I got something in the shopping bag. Let's switch this. I think I did this one time before. Let's switch it to 1. See, $10. You put your email in here because what happened, they're going to send you an email, okay, for any status updates. So make sure you put your correct email here so they can send you anything regarding this TBC, this cash flow coaching. And you see a diagram here. You start up, people are making $100 a day, then it's $250 a day, then it's $500 a day, $1,000 a day. Randy's had $1,000 days, $250 a day. All right. And then high is $5,000 a day. Can you imagine making that per day? Well, you can if you follow the cash flow coaching. All right. Okay. Because we want to do using a fast start system to multiply your income and growing our community. All right. We are the roots. We are the broadcaster. Okay. We're the roots of this tree. All right. And I'm not going to go to checkout. You just follow, just pick the choice, the plan you want, hit checkout, and you have to pay in Bitcoin or Litecoin or Ethereum. That's the only way he's accepting right now. He was accepting other payment options, but that's the only thing he's accepting at this point. Use Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin. All right. Okay. Once it's paid, everything will be sent right to your email. All right. Okay. Let me click out of that. Okay, let's look at there was a video here. I think yeah, here's a video. Y'all can watch that if you haven't already watched it. I think here's another video. This was yesterday. I mean, some of these videos I went over yesterday. Okay, not many new posts and of what's going on in the blog this weekend, but always become a student so you'll know what's going on. Okay. All righty. Okay. Let's come out of this. Screen share. Okay. Anybody got any questions about anything today? All right. Any questions at all? All right. I talked about not being too hasty to press the send button when you know you got other send button meetings where you're getting 1,000,000 cookies if you're a broadcaster, or 1,000 if you're not a broadcaster. Getting that many cookies, and you're doing broadcast. Every broadcast you get 1,000,000 cookies. So why would you want to press it on the very first day? You don't get one opportunity, and then you got to wait 6 months again. The great thing I will let you know is, up until now, and it still exists for until they tell us something different, that if somehow, and this happened to one person on my team, when the button was pressed, that person did not get all their cookies transferred. Now, that was when we were under the old system. We shouldn't have that problem this time. We're in a fast system. Our network is faster now, so it shouldn't be any problems with that. There are going to be some people that's going to press that button the first day because they're so anxious. Anxious of anticipation. Just to visualize wallet. Come on now. I haven't even looked at my TBC wallet in over a month, but I know it's there. I know my teams are there. I know my loved one is watching me there. I know hers are there. You know, I know what's there. And that coin will become fully developed over 1 to 2 years as we go to 1 billion members, bringing our ultimate price, because what we're value at, what our value measurement is at, a grain of gold. What increases our value? People. See, if you are a student blog, you know these things. People increases the value of our coin. Members, as they come into our community increases the value of our coin. We use the measurement of our coin by a grain of gold. And what do you think TBC got from euros? Because gold have stood the test of time and don't have big dips like our fiat money, as in euros. That's fiat money, paper money. That's over in Europe. Ours called the dollar, as we all know it. Okay? So, you know, this 200, thank you all the comments that I have in the by the way. You know, I'm not an expert. I became better and better over time doing live broadcasts. My God, I've done 222. Don't you think I know how to do it by now? Of course. Do I feel intimidated? No. I think by the time I did the second one, after the first one, I didn't feel any nerve. I don't feel nervous doing broadcasts because I'm looking at myself. You know what I'm saying? And even if I had all these people looking at me, I still would do it the same way. I'm not frightened over people. I don't know why people are frightened over their own self, looking at their own self. Why we should have 500,000 broadcasters by now. We don't even have 250,000 yet. We don't even have 100,000 yet. I would say we don't even have 50,000 broadcasters yet. We may not even have 25,000 broadcasters yet. Do we have 10,000? Maybe not. So why should all the broadcasters like myself do all the work? You know, we chose to step up late and do what admin asked us to do and what's expected of us. I chose that. I did that. Randy did that. Dan Lux and several others. And some of the people, Israel, practically their TBC community are doing broadcasts. They had 4 the other day, 4 new ones. And they support each other. Sometimes I wonder, why is that other countries support each other even more than we do here in the United States? Part of the reason because we got too many darn millionaires in this country, multi-millionaires, that don't help nobody. They're selfish, they don't help anyone, and they're greedy. It's that greed mindset I've often talked about. They don't think about abundance mindset. My loved one always think about helping somebody else. She always things in other places. The biggest heart in the world she has. I'm going to tell you a little secret. She helped someone during a typhoon over there and made sure they had a place to stay and was featured on the news in the Philippines. Yes, that's my loved one. She did that. That's a good person. Gave, and she happens to be in the Billion Coin, by the way. But she gave because she said her own income, she's sitting over there to help people that was out of their homes for a typhoon that we call same thing called a hurricane. I'm telling you something, people. That's a good heart. That's a good person. She understands the mission of the Billion Coin. She loves the idea that you're helping other people. That's what we all should have, that same mindset of abundance, love, prosperity, and abundance. That's what it's about. That's what we're about in TBC, called the Billion Coin. Okay? All right. So we have a lot of Bangladesh people here. You know, maybe a couple of people or so from the continent of Africa, you know. But I'm going to say this, I'm going to tell you, we have to make sure that we are building this community. I got to plug up my iPad because it's about 5%. I'm at the pretty much, I've done my 30 minutes. This is what, that's all that's required of, that's all is just required of us in TBC, 30 minutes. Now, if I do one shorter than that, they'll prove it because they know I've done a lot of broadcasts. That's been over 30 minutes. Okay? I want to say thank you all for being here. Okay? Lawrence Malecki, thank you so much for being here, sir. All right? Thank you all for joining me on my live broadcast today. It's a pleasure to have you all in the chat. My loved one, thank you so much for supporting me. You're always there. You know, you're the best ever. Will always be the best ever. My little Kayla that y'all probably seen on my time on my timeline. She's so adorable, 2 years old. Lives 15 minutes from me, by the way. I can't wait to meet her in person. All right? And meet her parents. Okay, thank you so much. I love all of you all. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow around the same time. Have a great day. Peace.